So you want to be a barber. And you want to know the bad side. You want to know about the problems. You want to know about the stressful things that you got to go through. Because they ain't telling you. Alright, you feel me? Alright, cool. Alright, this video, we gonna talk about, I'm not giving a specific number. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just go off the top of my brain. You heard? Like, whatever I'm thinking about, that's what I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna give y'all just the cons of being a barber, bro. The bad parts of being a barber. Everybody wanna be a barber because they talk about the money. They talk about the, you know, the life-changing things they going through, getting cars, houses, you know, investing in the different things, helping out kids, things like that's a lot of benefits. But let's talk about the negative things, man, that you gonna go through as a barber. And I'm being real with you. I'm not about to sugarcoat nothing. I'm being real honest with you. You gotta think about these things going into this career, bro. All right, number one is long hours. You're gonna be standing on your feet 8, 9, 10 hours sometimes, bro. All day you're gonna be standing on your feet. I know sometimes, like in videos or, you know, skits, you see barbers sitting down, but the reality is, bro, you're standing behind that chair because you need them clients. If you're not behind that chair, you're not making money. You're not getting clientele. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not there for your job, bro. You're not there for your career. You're a business. Imagine going to McDonald's and trying to order something and nobody's there, bro. What the customer gonna do? They're gonna go to another restaurant, you feel me? Or go to another McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? So long hours, bro. Like, you're gonna be standing for hours at a time, bro. If you're not used to standing, if you're not used to being in one spot, like you feel like you gotta move around a lot. Not saying you can't move, but you're gonna be behind that chair. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be cutting hair behind that chair. You're gonna be there. Some people gonna be there early to make sure they get clients. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you're not behind the chair, you're not getting clients. You're gonna miss money. That's on you. That's the first thing. So just remember, you're gonna be on your feet for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be away from family, friends. People gonna have events. People gonna throw parties. People gonna, like, sporadically have things they want you to do. People gonna invite you to things and you're not gonna be able to go because you behind that chair. Now, you can go. Like, it's not mandatory you stay. You don't got to. You could stay like an hour and leave. But if you want to make some money, you're gonna be behind that chair, bro. That's just the reality of the situation. You're gonna be working weekends, holidays. Like, bro, you're your own boss. So you literally have to pick, you know what I'm saying, the times you work. But just keep in mind, when you miss a day, you're missing money. There's no guaranteed paycheck, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna talk about that later, but just, you're gonna be standing for a long time, bro. You're gonna be standing for a long time, bro. The next thing I say going into standing for a long time, just the physical strain it takes on your body over time, like 10, 15, 20 years. If you don't have the right techniques, like if you're cutting wrong, you know, if you try to cut in your wrist like this, or you're bending down to cut, like you cutting kids and the chair isn't high enough for you, you always gotta lean over. Your body's always in an awkward position. You could get carpal tunnel, you can get arthritis, you know what I'm saying, in your wrist. You could have back problems from leaning over. Like, sometimes it's okay, like I said, a lot of y'all seen video, and I've done it too. Like, we seen videos of barbers cutting, leaning down, you know what I'm saying, being in awkward positions. Like, we seen that. We see it all the time. Just keep in mind, it's gonna be a strain on your body. Even this motion, you know what I'm saying, doing like this, after a while, like, that's strain on your wrist. Just keep in mind, man, this is a physical job, bro. And like I said, it's gonna wear and tear on your body. And like I said, you're standing for hours, bro. So, like, just keep in mind, you have to take care of your body, bro. You have to work out. I know when you get off, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna go to sleep, you're not gonna want to do nothing, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, that's what comes with this, bro. So just keep in mind of that, man. All right, the next thing I say is inconsistent money, man. I said, this is a great beneficial career. This is also, you know, like, the money's inconsistent. That's what I mean. You're gonna have weeks. I'm gonna say weeks if you stay in the game, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have weeks when you make great money, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna make a lot of money in this game regardless, but you're gonna have weeks when you make great money, even months when you make great money. Then you're gonna have months. Yeah, I said months because it's gonna happen more than once. You just have to, this is the reality of the situation, bro. You're gonna have months where, and I'm not saying back to back, I'm just saying in general, it could be a span of time, you get what I'm saying? But you're gonna have months where the money's real low, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have months when the money's good. You're gonna have days when you could make $500 if you really thugging like that, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have days where you could make, I don't know, $100 in a day. And that might be low for you, you know what I'm saying? But just keep in mind, the money is not consistent. That's why it's best to have a game plan. Like when a client doesn't show up, have a game plan. Like always have clients coming through. Don't rely on a certain set of people to come through, because they may not come through. Now you stuck. You know what I'm saying? Because you relied on that person, you know what I'm saying, or those type of people. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is difficult clients. You can't please everybody. This is the customer service business. Of course, you know what I'm saying? You're doing things for the people. You want to impress people. You want the haircuts to look fire, you know what I'm saying? You're doing this for people. It's not about you. The haircut might look trash to you, but the customer may love it. It's about the customer. You're gonna have customers that show you pictures, like references of things that you know that either A, you can't do, or B, it's not possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, people look at pictures and they show you pictures, or people go on the internet, they go on Google and they say, yo, this the cut I want. And you know, it could be like waves, or the texture could be different. It might be product put in the picture, you know what I'm saying? You know it's product because you're a barber, but the customer doesn't know that there's product in the hair, or their hair was shampooed prior to the service, or they put styling gel on their hair. The customer don't know that. The customer's like, yo, this is what I want, because that's what they see. But because they're not in the field, they expect you to execute, you know what I'm saying, off of things they see. Or another person may have a different type of hair texture, you know what I'm saying? A person's hair texture might be coarse, you know what I'm saying? They might have coarse hair, which means extremely curly, and somebody might have fine hair, which is straight. And the person with the straight hair may say, yo, I want coarse hair. Or the person with the coarse hair may say, man, I want my hair, you know what I'm saying, fine. I want fine hair. And it can't be done, because you get what I'm saying? It just naturally can't be done. So you're gonna have times, man, where you're gonna have to just be real people and say, hey, I'm not able to do, you know what I'm saying, this certain cut, but this is what I can do. Like, you're gonna have those conversations. You're gonna have to stand up for yourself when it's time to. Don't let nobody bully you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you control the chair, you know what I'm saying? So let people know what they can and can't do, you know what I'm saying? If it's a problem, get out my chair, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a problem, tell them leave your chair. Somebody else could cut them respectfully, you feel me? All right, another con of this field is you gotta handle everything yourself. You're in control of everything, literally. Let me break that down for you real quick, because a lot of y'all don't understand. A lot of y'all, like I said, y'all wanna be in this field, but y'all understand how mentally challenging, bro, this is, bro, the ups and downs. All right, so when you do a job, and I'm not down in these jobs, I'm just saying, I'm just giving examples. When you work at like a fast food restaurant, or when you work in a mall, you sell clothes, you know what I'm saying, and when you're an employer and you have a boss, that boss sets up everything for you. Before you get that job, you sign your W-2s and you give your information, and you know what I'm saying, the job hooks you up with like your uniform, and they give you the hours, and they tell you how much you're getting paid, and it's a constant paycheck. Your days are set schedule. You don't have to worry about anything. All you have to worry about as an employer is showing up and doing the task at hand. You get what I'm saying? All you gotta do as an employee is show up and do it. Whatever you have to do that day, you know what I'm saying? Whether you have to flip burgers or sell a certain product or promote a certain product, all you have to do is show up. And at the end of your shift, you clock out. And when it's time to get paid, whether it's weekly or bi-weekly, you're guaranteed that money. You get what I'm saying? You're guaranteed that money. You know what I'm saying? You're guaranteed. Everything is guaranteed for you in some way, shape, or form. In this industry, bro, you're doing everything yourself, bro. So you have to manage your money. You have to manage your schedule. You have to do your own taxes. You have to handle difficult customers. When you're working a regular job, when you're working for somebody, and you have a difficult customer, you could just call your boss. You could say, hey, you know, I'm having a problem with so-and-so, and the manager comes out and handles the situation. When you're in the barber industry and you're handling a difficult client or a difficult situation, you can't call nobody. You can't say, hey, yo, they yelling at me. Hey, boss. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I gave this person the wrong change. Hey, can you help me out? Nah, you have to be on top of everything, bro. You have to wake up on days that you don't want to wake up. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to work holidays. It's gonna be times when you don't want to do certain things. But guess what? You're gonna have to, bro. That's what comes with this game, bro. You're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to sacrifice. And that's why I said this isn't meant for everybody, bro. Everybody cannot handle this type of responsibility. If you're not a responsible person, bro, this is not the field for you. If you don't have a job and you're not working and you're looking for employment and you don't like cleaning your room, you don't like doing the dishes, you don't like doing chores at home, and that's the simple things. If you don't like doing chores at home, if you're not an organized person, if little things stress you out, if you don't want to be around people, if you're just an introvert, it's not wrong being an introvert, but you really can't be an introvert in this field at the same time. You have to talk to people. You got to be around people. You got to be a people's person. Even if you don't want to, you have to. You know what I'm saying? People are going to talk to you. People are going to vent to you. People are going to have their own problems while you cutting their hair. And you're going to have to listen. You're going to have to give your opinion. Even if you don't agree, you got to agree because they're the client. You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree with them, they're not going to pay you. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So, bro, you have to put on these different hats. You know what I'm saying? You have to play these different roles. You gotta, have these different responsibilities because it's your job. You chose to be in this field. Since you chose to be in this field, bro, you're gonna have to do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to promote yourself. You know what I'm saying? On social media. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to stay up with the trends. You're gonna have to do everything. Like, nothing is gonna be done for you. Nothing is gonna be done for you. So you're gonna have to, like, put your big boy pants on. You know what I'm saying? Step it up. Do what you have to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, be responsible. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be responsible. Like, there's no choice. You gotta be responsible. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. That's just it. Another thing, bro, this field, I don't know, I said something similar, but like I said, I'm just ranting. Whatever coming in my mind, I'm just saying it. But, bro, this field is mentally draining, bro. Like I said, on top of doing everything yourself, bro, like, you really don't have time for yourself. You don't have time for yourself. You're gonna have to make time for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to make time. You're gonna have to find, like, even if it's a couple minutes, bro, you're gonna have to make that time for yourself, bro. Whether it's 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes. And I'm not saying at the shop, of course, because you at the shop or you're in the suite, whatever. While you're working, you're not gonna have that alone time unless a client cancels on you. But, bro, mentally, bro, this is, like I said, it's a draining job, bro. You go through a lot. You're doing everything for others, bro. And you're not really, I want to say, you're not really doing things for yourself because you're building your brand, which you have to please people. You know what I'm saying? You have to appeal to an audience. You're promoting your social medias. You know what I'm saying? You're showing your skill. You're barbering. You know what I'm saying? Even with YouTube, like, it's a lot you have to do. People depend on you. People hit your... See? Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, you have to find time for yourself. Look, people always need you, bro. Like, you always have to give your attention. It said pull up after church back. You always have to give your attention to somebody, bro. Like, and if you have a family, bro, like, you're gonna have to split your time, bro. Like, it's really draining, bro. You got kids. Like, you're gonna have to, like, when you're done cutting hair, bro, you're on your second job, which is your family. You have a wife, a girlfriend, whatever you have, a boyfriend, whatever you have. You're gonna have to deal with that as well. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying, like, you're gonna have these long days, and some might be stressful. Then you're gonna go home, and then, kids been waiting for you all day. Wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, they've been waiting for you all day. So you have to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta watch movies with them. You have to do things that they want to do. You gotta play with the kids. You gotta take the kids out. You might have to take them to an amusement park. You might have planned a vacation and you forgot about it because you're so busy. Like, you gotta go on a vacation and you dead tired. You real tired. But you gonna have to, bro. That's what comes with it. Just try to take a nap. Try to get a nap in. I said take a nap in. Like, try to take naps. Meditate. Read books. Go in the bathroom for like 20 minutes if you have to. And just breathe. You feel me? Just breathe. Like, take a second and breathe, man. And just try not to let everything overwhelm you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be overwhelming at times, man. But good. Trust me. You'll get over it. You'll get over it. It's cool, man. It's not as bad. I mean, it's only bad if you make it bad. You know what I'm saying? If you make this situation more than what it is, then you gonna freak out. You get what I'm saying? When you see these barbers, you know what I'm saying, whether it's on social media, whether that's YouTube, Instagram, whatever, or just in general, TikTok, when you're seeing these barbers and they're having a good time and they're saying, yo, this how much money I made, and you see them buying cars and they got POVs and new whips and they going on dates. When you're seeing this, it's because you're watching people that love what they do. You know what I'm saying? When you see me on here, you're watching me because I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? I've been in some stressful situations already, and this is just the beginning. I'm in school, you know what I'm saying? But luckily, I'm the type of person I am. I don't care if somebody, you know what I'm saying, words can't hurt me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's bigger than that. Like, if a client try to disrespect me, they gonna get on my shit. It's not like that's my last client, I'ma just get another client. You feel me? If somebody try to play me about some money, I'ma still get money. You get what I'm saying? The same day. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a client say, yo, I'm not coming to you no more, you don't gotta come to me no more. You heard? Cause the type of person I am, respectful, professional, you know what I'm saying? I hold myself to a certain standard. And these are things that you could do too. You know what I'm saying? If you're that type of person, bro, those things aren't going to affect you, bro. Like, it is not the end of the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what comes with the game. That's why I said this game is meant for certain people, bro. If you're not built for this, do not do this, bro, because you're gonna set yourself up. I said, you may see like the good thing, like I said, the money, the cars, the shopping sprees, and the glitz and the glamour. You may see the good, positive things, because that's what they show. But they're not going to show you the bad moments, because that can scare you. People ain't mentally ready for that. People can't take that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, these are like I said, some of the cons to the barbering game, man. I'm just trying to be real with y'all so y'all know. This is the reality of this game, bro. Everything ain't flowers and sugar and happiness and rainbows. You know what I'm saying? It's real gritty out here. You heard? Like, it's real, like, crazy. You know what I'm saying? But just be aware. You know what I'm saying? Things can happen. This is a dangerous game. You know what I'm saying? This is not to be played with. This is to be taken seriously. If you do not take this seriously, you are going to fail. You are not going to make it. I'm being real with you. I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people going to tell you, oh, it's easy. Yo, do it. But if you can't handle this, bro, do not do this. Do something else. Just being real with you. All right, it's your boy Shy Fades. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. I'm going to probably do a pros of barbering. Since I did a cons, I'll probably do a pros of barbering. But let me know if y'all want to see that in the next video, man. But like I said, we'll see y'all later. This is my vacation. I said this is my vacation. This is my rest day, so I'm about to rest, man, till next week. More videos coming soon. Just went to the store and I got me some panties. Hey.